Had to be downstairs with the videos done. I need those for the promos, and I need those for my other form sites for the screen paint product. And I thought I'd do something different. I thought I paint two boxes and basically show that how potent our product is and how much of a difference it shows when it comes to our product just with two boxes in the Christie projector. So I had to do that demonstration, get that done. Now I can work a little late and get into finishing my work here, because I'm gonna get back to putting in my my medieval shingles. We got to put in right now. All right, what we got going on down here? Left down here. Get messed up here. It's not sorted there. I'll do something like that. All right, let me see. We don't need these spots. Something can be used for something else. And I need scissors and I need glue gun. Let's glue gun next. Glue gun, glue gun, glue gun. I just had you read it. First, let's get this thing plugged in, because we're going to lose our charge. Get this thing plugged in. There we go. 15%. All right, let's get the glue gun ready. All right. Ready. I had to situate something back there, so I'm gonna start working on my shingles. So I got my promo demonstrations ready. I'll upload the rest of those over to Facebook and send the rest of them over to the advertising company. So that's all finished and done. And I want to get this as much as possible because I never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Hopefully I'm not outside tomorrow. I'll get this one side finished. I'll be happy with that. The shingles for the smaller roof won't take much. So someone requested for our town a shipping yard. That's actually a pretty good idea. We definitely have to do a shipping yard. So we'll be doing with loading packages and boxes and barrels and stuff on the ships. Definitely got to do one of those. The Fallout PC, for a person who was talking about that at the end of the day, no, it's not going to have any. It's not a Bolt. It's not a Bolt. It's basically just design. That's all it is. Just a design. You know, it's going to have basically, it's a bit steampunk, and it's going to be a bit Fallout. But it's not made to be a vault where you're going to have little people inside and all that. It's not designed for that. It's just designed for just artwork. That's all it's going to be right there. We're going to have the, what do you call it? The bomb actually crashing into the power supply, the power supply. It's going to look like a raised radiation, stuff like that. But yeah, it's going to be like fun theme art or fan art. That's what it's going to be. Fun fan art, but nothing like, you know, like that. No. That's all. Something nice. That's all I want to do. It's going to be steampunk, and it's going to be a whatchamacallit. And I've been building these things for a while, man. I've been designing this kind of crazy stuff for a while, so it's what I do. I have my own way of seeing things, you know. But thank you so much for the input. He was in mood, and he was very nice about it. It's a wasteland. It's nothing. We're doing a wasteland. That's why I decided to go with the Fallout. It's a wasteland. That's why the giant cockroaches there, which I have to get more of those. Because I want the festation look really real. But yeah, that bomb I had to build myself because they wanted something like $100 and something for the bomb, and I wasn't going to pay that much money for it. And the fake bomb too, by the way. So we decided to build it. And then by building it, now we can build as many as we want. Because they're easy to assemble. So I can make different versions of them if I want to. Let me see. Been doing battle with your fish again? You and that fish always battling about something. You and that fish always battling. So we're bending up our shingles because I want our shingles to look more realistic. Bend that to them. Music over here. I'm here looking at the visible screen, looking at some relaxing videos. Guess I need more glue tomorrow. Guess I need more glue. Yeah, but the Fallout PC is just basically fun art. So we'll do a vote. No problem doing a vote. I can do a vote. But vote's different because it has to be measured to the size of the people that are going to be in it. Oh, get over here. So right over in that corner. So that's not hard to do. And the paint job on it is not to look like inside the bolt. The paint job resembles a wasteland of corrosion after the bomb has dropped, many years have passed by. That's what that represents. That's why it was corroded that way. So we're going to have to pick up some sand so we can get some of that desert look to it. It's not even done yet. As for the motherboard, motherboards aren't hard to paint. I've painted motherboards before. I got to do some good luck on getting a motherboard that color. Motherboards can be painted. Not hard to do. As a matter of fact, the hard hard drives, all that stuff, I can modify and paint. And as for the RAMs has heat strips on them, heat sinks on them that we're going to turn into voltage grids. So that's not hard to do because that's my motherboard right there. It's painted. It's made to look like the entire thing is frozen in ice. You can change out boards, you can color boards. You just got to know exactly what to touch and what not to touch, because you can end up jacking up your motherboard and it won't run anymore. As long as you know your circuit boards and where's what at, you can paint your boards. This entire motherboard is designed to glow in the dark. Right, you can paint them. Just have to be careful to know which circuits to touch and which ones not to touch. And you're good. That's it. So that motherboard we're going to have in there, it's going to be painted. We're going to rust the board. Not hard to do. But yeah, very easy to do. So I don't have to find a motherboard that matches it. I'm looking for an older board. The Dells have older boards. Now the newer ones boards are a little bit too, we need a Dell board. Dell board is a fantastic board for what we need to do. So I'm going to basically corrode the board, make it look like it's old. It's been there for centuries. That should not be hard to do. I forgot we got to start down here. Always got to start at the bottom. Let's get all this stuff out of here first. If I have to do a haunted house, man, I'm not going to have any problem with cobwebs. I'm going to use this for cobwebs. This will work perfectly fine for cobwebs. I'll show you. We'll make a motherboard like it's been there for centuries. Can't do the blue one because it's blue. That's why it won't work. The ice board, the motherboard we got right here had to be blue because it had to match the ice. So that board had to be blue. But for the Fallout, we need an older board, and the Dell is perfect for it, for what we need to do. So I'm going to give it a nice corroded look. All the wires and stuff are going to look like they're corroded. I'm going to intertwine wires in it that have stripped. And make it the rest of them are damaged also. Nope, I'm done. I'm going to finish that level. I thought about something. We bought that giant train set, right? We never built a village in there. We never built a village for a train set. I built a nice little village. A nice little town for my train set. I put one in. We got a big boy train. The engine weighs 5 pounds. That's a big train. All die cast metal lino. Finally got one. Got a smoker too. It does require maintenance though. Steams out from the sides and everything. We had to get something big enough so this big bucket to sit on it. And buy a special car for him so he can sit on it. Yeah, she make them for cats so cats can sit on right around him. He literally rides on that thing. There you go. This up here. Into our roof. So the tavern's going to have bigger windows so you can see inside, but like I said, you'll be able to go around the back of it and see the bedroom area up top, lodge area, and the tavern below. All the singing and dancing is going to take place. So some with entertainment. Nope, we never do anything normal. Everything has to be done. I like these builds, though. They relax me. It's like having a model set. I never was good at putting models together. Never. Didn't have that skill level to put together a model for jack. But these work fantastic because I can just make my own models. Well, that's the flattest roof I ever tasted in my entire life. I thought I was drinking water at one point. Ugh. Good thing about it, cheap. Amazon boxes that I ordered stuff in, so free box. People in a clock tower, building a clock tower, and they're on the roof, laying in their foundation. I used to build these little model homes when I was way younger. I used to buy wallpaper samples. The walls from gold wallpaper. This should be good. Got enough for this. Probably got more shingles than we got through. But I gotta stop over there and get some more. And I gotta get some toilet paper dispenser rolls because I'm still working on my piping system. Fallout can't be done yet because we have to build the PC first and then we put the piping system through. But the one we have over here for the liquid nitrogen is start putting the pipes in right away. I'm going to install liquid nitrogen unit. Excuse me. A lot of shingles in it. Yep. But I see that's the people who own this, if they're working, putting the shingles in one by one. Pretty soon their clock tower, bell tower will be completed. Clocks are going to cost me $20. I need 2 of them. And they take these old watch batteries. I got from there. I've been online taking a look at other people's bills and stuff. It's real nice work. And this is why I said at the end of the day that somebody made the mention that I must be lonely. No, I don't think that's possible. I told you, you don't know how my brain functions. I got so much stuff I'm building right now, it's not even funny. Like, it's virtually impossible for me to ever get bored. I'm putting together an entire town, piece by piece. I'm developing new technology over here, and advertising for some other company, which I did a promo demonstration for that, for some advertising firm. I'm building a PC over here, on this side over here. And then I got 4 different versions of ad set coming out. And I got a giant screen to put up over there. Impossible. My brain never shuts off. And then on top of that, with all this, I'm doing tons of research on it in the medieval era. So, virtually impossible. This is why I like being by myself, because look at the free time I got. Got free time to build this, man. That's what I like about my life at the end of the day. You know, people literally get angry at me if I tell them I have free time to just do what I want to do at the end of the day. And they get mad at me. Well, first of all, it's my fault. You know what I mean? What, you want me to be stuck in a relationship like you're in a relationship? No. I need my free time. I got things I like to build, things I like to do, research. I don't want to be bothered. I really don't. I smiled, over the top of my shoulder, like, what are you thinking? I'm thinking that, can you please get out of my face so I can finish my thinking? I don't want to be bothered with it. I like being by myself. I enjoy it really much. See, but a lot of people can't do that. They can't do that because they go through that loneliness nonsense. They feel like they have to have somebody in their life. I'm not like that. I like I'm entertained in my own world. If I got somebody in my world talking about their world, I am not going to be able to work that way. So, and then people take it like, well, you're not saying anything about your relationship. That's your decision and what you made. mean, you don't sound like you're happy if you're sitting there complaining about it to me about it. You know, I'm happy with my life. I chose not to have kids. Didn't want to have kids. I reached that plateau when I was 30 years old and I was playing hockey and downhill mountain biking. I didn't want to have kids. Hey, you don't have to be a jerk 24/7. You know that, right? Stop being a jerk. You gotta get that nonsense together. Don't be a jerk 24/7. You know? I get people, my friends get mad at me. Not all my friends. Two of them in there. They get upset and say, well, you know, you should. No, I shouldn't. It's my life. I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at. I had so much stuff I'm working on, projects I'm on. I don't have time to be going on dates and all that stuff. And learn about somebody else's likes and dislikes, and I don't have time for that. What I'm doing, the things I want to do. I did that already. I'm happy with my life. If you're talking to me about my world, how's yours doing at the end of the day? You must not be happy. If you're happy, I'm happy for you. I would never sit there and say, oh yeah, you really messed up, should have stayed alone. No, that's just, you're happy. You're happy, I'm happy for you. That's what I choose. So you're one of those friends that feel that you want to throw a pity party for me? I'm going to burn the bridge with you and go about my business because I really do not have time for that nonsense. Down here. To bring them into my world. So look, this is what I like to do. Look at guys that spend all day long with their head in the hood of a car, working on parts and doing this and doing that. They're happy. People working with tools and stuff like that, they're happy. The difference between being lonely and wanting to be the frick alone. Some people do. They need that whole person in their life, somebody they gotta tell them that they love them and all that. That's not me. I don't need that. That scares me. A woman tells me she loves me, that scares the crap out of me. Like, no, 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 no. We're not doing that. No, 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 no. That's why I put them guidelines down right from the door. Anytime I met two beautiful women yesterday. I had a conversation. I was showing some stuff we work on and stuff like that. I was asking, what do you do? I work on screens and do this, stuff like that. Well, it's fascinating. No, no, no. We should get together and do something. Yeah, right. I got things to do. I don't need to get together and do something. I'm doing something. And later on, when I get back to the home front, I'm going in VR. I'm going to the bottom of the ocean. I'm going to go in there and chill. My buddy got this. He's a software engineer. He put in this freaking new program for you can explore Atlantis. These are basically, you can't get these games. You have to know people at the end of the day who do this stuff, little hobbies and stuff. They do these test software for VR and stuff like that, and games and stuff. I actually got a few friends of mine that are like that. You want to go check out it? As long as you ain't got no jacked up sea monsters in there, man. But yeah, some pretty cool stuff. Maybe go check out their worlds for a little bit. So what they do in their world. So, when Valentine's Day pop up, and everybody's out buying their trinkets and stuff like that, yeah, good for you. I am going to be celebrating my Independence Day. How am I going to celebrate Independence Day? I have no idea. I'm going to buy myself something pretty cool. If I want to work on something I need for work. Got a bunch of other people at the end of the day. One person celebrating Independence Day, she's taking herself out to dinner. Yep, and that can chill, get something to eat. I have no idea what I'm buying myself. Well, it'll come to me. Chances are it'll be something for work, I know it. Some toy or something to play around with. I'll figure it out. That's what I do on Independence. I buy something cool, something I want to get. Oh, I might get some new pictures for my VRs. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, then you get to hear the people on Facebook. These are the lonelies. They'll get on there and they'll start crying about how they can't find anybody and they want somebody to grow with. Oh my goodness. Really, people. I've seen this happen so many times. I don't know. It takes a certain type of person to be in a relationship that long. It really does. You'll be in 19, 16, 17 years? Wow. That's insane. It's a good chunk of your life. That's still freaking insane. It's amazing. There are people saying to the day, I've been together with that person for 17 years. Like, jeez. I don't look at them like you wasted your life. That's freaking incredible. You know how hard it is to keep a relationship going for 17 freaking years? That's impressive. But you gotta work at that, man. That's work. That is work. I don't think I had that patience level. I did 5. That was too much for me. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, like, really? That's incredible. People ask what's your secret. Gotta hate each other. No, you don't. I don't know. In the day, I got people in my family that've been together since even in high school. So, you know. I got people like that. I got a couple of friends of mine. Females are gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful women. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to be in a relationship. They don't want to be married. They don't want to kiss nothing. They want to be left the freak alone. That's what they want. That's what they chose. They want to be left alone. Got a couple of them like that. Real beautiful women. Don't want to be bothered with. I understand them. And especially if you're dating in 2025. Wow. I told you. If I was young and I was dating in 2025, I'd rather go through a minefield with magnetic boots. And I mean a minefield with the mines are the size of large pizzas where I know I'm definitely going to be detonating in there. There's no way in the world. Jeez. There's no way in the world. They make jokes about that one. About dating in 2025. A hoodie says you have no future with me. I'd like to teach you I'm getting a hoodie made like that. Whimsical cottage. Do 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 do. We gotta find areas to put their shingles in because we're right near the edge of it. We gotta find little areas to tuck things into. Watch people repair roof of a church and get the shingles. Good gracious. And you ain't got to have absolutely no fear of heights on that one. Because you're just literally on a slant, like it's like a 90-degree slant. That's what it looks like to me. With a safety cable and all that stuff. And yeah, that's a different type of work right there. I'll tell you that much. I guess you don't have no fear of heights. Which is interesting because I can do roller coasters and all that stuff. I've jumped out of a plane. I have no problem with that. But a ladder? No, we're not doing no freaking ladders and that whole freaking hanging on from a freaking safety line on a roof on a slant. Nah, I'd rather jump out the airplane. At least I know where I stand with that one. But other than that, no. I am not freaking a bungee cord. I've done that. Bungee jumping. All that. I've done that stuff already. I feel safer with that than standing on a ladder. Just don't like ladders. Roller coasters? Roller coasters are easy. Just they never build one jacked up enough. I never get a jacked up roller coaster. I mean, something I thought the Banana Possessed was jacked up. Because they had a warning horn on it telling you to get the freak off of it if you weren't ready for this. You weren't prepared for it? They got a term for what they call it. It begins with a B, horn. That's what they call it, literally. Got to do that walk of shame because you was in line talking all this trash. I usually want to conquer this roller coaster and got scared when the warning horn went off. And now you got to walk through all these people that you was talking all this trash. Yeah. That's a build-up coaster. Oh, that's that wrong. People get on and be terrified, come off like, that's it? That was it? Told you. That's that long. Before you know it, we're pulling in the gate. I'm going to do it again. Yeah. Every time you do it, it gets more and more boring. Now you already know what to expect. The level of adrenaline is gone now. You fall asleep on that darn thing. Gotta be on the front. This is why I can't be on people. At the end of the day, if we teaming up to do coasters, do not be one of those people who do not get on the front. You gotta do the front car only. Front car only. Why? Because of the crank up effect. That's why. And you just dangling over that side before it just goes. Brrr. Especially if it's got those sneaky ones. Oh man, sneaky ones are the funnest ones. Those are the ones that have a nice little drop and it turns the corner and then there's a drop coming down. That freaks people out, boy. The middle of the coaster, some people get in the middle coaster, they feel safer in the middle coaster. You got people in the front, people in the back too, and I got to be on that front. I want to see everything coming at me. I want to witness the horror of it all. The screams, the thrill. That's what I want to do. I want to be doing no freaking back of the cart. Back cart's not that bad. Still want the front. Flying Dutchman. I'm gonna conquer that ride this year. Next year we're doing Donnie conquering the Dutchman. Dutchman always gives me freaking flank. Every time I get anything, I always got a problem with that Dutchman. I'm beating that coaster. I'm beating that ride once and for all. I'm tired of it, man. Taunting me, and the at Donnie calling me curse words like, yeah, you think you're tougher than me? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that coaster. I'm taking it. It's a jacked up. It's a jacked up ride, man. That's the one that rocks back and forth. It's a boat that rocks back and forth. That rocking, and it goes up so high that you feel like you're gonna fall out the front of it. Yeah, I like that coaster, man. I don't like it too much, but I'm gonna try to conquer it this year. I wonder if we can finish this whole thing and get this done before we have to be back in tomorrow. So I wonder if we can get this done. I'm gonna finish this whole roof. Get the roof done. At least I'll be done. I get half of this done. I get out of here at 12. I'm leaving at 12. Because then at least I'll get this done. It shouldn't take long to get the whole thing done. Then I'll have that finished. So let's get the cracking jacks. Unless we run out of glue. We run out of glue, then that's it. We're out. So we run out of glue. Go over to my cardboard. I'm in a cardboard form site. We'll pop over there and show them when it lights up over there now, because it lights up. Come on, get in there, man. Get in there. See the way you're shaking, cheerful. Well, start concentrating on my little relaxation video over here. Let's see if I can get another one. This is nice. I'll tell you this one. Oh, that's beautiful. I like that one. That's beautiful. I gotta build that. I want to build that right there. So if you notice that the shingles, some are small, some are larger. I like to do it that way because it adds more character to the design. So not all the shingles are going to be the same size. Makes it look more realistic for me. Yeah, small little roots will do, but you're going to be smaller shingles, of course. We should have enough cardboard. Hopefully we got enough glue. Back on along with some more. Where's the clock? Look at my clocks. Let's see which ones we're going to get. I think I'm just going to get the Roman numbers on it. Put that one instead. Oh, remember, we got to put in a chimney, which I already almost forgot. Let me see. Keep my chimney nice and short. gonna have to put this in a different way because that is not gonna work any other way. But we're gonna have to cut a hole in this thing to put a chimney in here. We're really gonna have to cut a hole in the chimney. Let's see, back has nothing connected to it. So back has nothing connected to it. We can snake one in. We can snake one from the bottom, hit the back, have it curve around, and come up on this side. Oh, I'm gonna do something different with the chimney. This is gonna be piece by piece building the chimney, so I got a crazy idea on how I'm gonna build this clock tower chimney. So build the base of it here, have it come up here, 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 and here, and then come up on the side. I'm gonna do something crazy. We gotta do something crazy with this. Alright, okie dokie. New change of plans, we'll work on that next. Well, not next, but the chimney will be tomorrow. We gotta do something crazy with the chimney. Bum, 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 bum. Careful. Oh, can I charge? Oh, well, that's fantastic. Kicked out the charge. All right. Really? Came back. Hardest part is the shingles. That's the hardest part. Everything else is easy. Really? do a separate build tomorrow. We're going to take a Lipton cup of soup container and turn it into a mushroom. We're going to put little mice and whatever in there. I talked about basically when I was a kid. I believe that animals live just like people, little mushrooms and stuff like that. So we're going to put one together and build a mushroom. Lipton cup of soup and some cardboard. Put little cardboards and everything in there for them. That's the last one we have, so we'll finish the rest of it tomorrow because we're out of root sticks. We ran out. We went through 54 root sticks. Cut them in bulks because it's just much easier than doing it one at a time. Make sure we have the glue sticks laying on here. I believe we got one more in here. Cool. Turn around. There's the rest of it. I'll come over there. finish this thing. And the roof part. Yay! Oh, my neck is killing me. Oh no, I don't want to do it that way. All the way around. Oh, no, it's not big. Be nice. This piece is fighting me. Sorry, people. I'm a little tired. My back hurts. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, my back is killing me. My neck hurts the most. No, I'm still going to chair doing this. Put a bigger base on the other section. Oh man. Be careful, you pin something, you are done. Oh, we need to do the window. We should be building a window. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We have to build a window. So the window is separate. joke. Usually, some people have like one big, huge piece already done with shingles already on it. No, these things are done piece by piece by piece. Man, that's a lot of shingles. Still got all this to do in here. And I figured out that this doesn't, I looked on the blueprint, this doesn't have to be done. This has to be done with the stucco. So we have to do a stucco in here with the boards back and forth. Same thing we're going to have over there. Same design. Oh, man. want to do some experimenting with some burning torches. We're going to definitely need burning torches. But it's getting there bit by bit by bit. So, I've seen this furniture place. They got a whole bunch of boxes out there. Let's see if I can get some of the boxes from them. And then we're going to build some furniture. Instead of tapping furniture, would be neat how that'd be designed. I think we know how to make stained glass. Not real stained glass, but a fake stained glass. So we'll experiment with that tomorrow too. Making stained glass windows. We're going to need them for the church. So there's some things we got to do. And the windmill, the blades on it for that one and the one on the other side had to be built separately and attached on. So it's a different area right there for that too. I wonder if I can get that to move. I gotta look into that. See if we can get the windmill to move. That'd be kind of cool if we can get it to move. Have to build a motor. Get a motor hobby kit. Put a motor. Not too fast, but slow enough. Already we got the house already going. We'll get to the moment. At this point, it's just putting the just putting the silicone for the silicone for the leak, and we're done. I like my little house. This is crazy because of some of the stuff I was seeing on Facebook. They're so pretty, they had pretty houses. Man, that's a perfect cottage for me right there. That's perfect. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's perfect. Yeah, it's a lake next door. I can go fishing. That's perfect. I wouldn't mind having a home built just like that. Put a tiny house like that would be nice. A little window over there. Change it. Build house. Videos of this in the house on Airport. Alright people, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I gotta go. I'll be back through tomorrow. We got much to build tomorrow. Still got to be outside for some demonstrations. Definitely gotta get outside. Got to. Watch it rain tomorrow. It'll rain tomorrow. I gotta go to some demonstrations. Thank you for your time. Of course, I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us, enabling us to do so. It was only for Him. We would have never been able to do this. Thank you all, and God bless.